How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And this is going to be episode number 72 of this series. And before we do get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for all the support that you gave on the last episode. Despite the fact that it was a post-commentary episode that I did do, and I haven't really done one of those for, well, so long, probably since FIFA 15. I haven't done one this year. And, well, you guys still seem to enjoy it. I do apologise, though, again, for the delay on that episode. It did take 4 days to upload. I mean, I've been pretty consistent recently, you know, uploading at the same time, the same sort of pattern of upload schedule for quite a while. And that was the first time that I missed out on an upload. I was a bit worried, and I thought that not many people would see it because of that, but you guys still seem to enjoy it. But we do now have the first game of the episode, and this one will be against York City in the Capital One Cup. So normally this would be a game that I do end up simming, but I am going to play this one against York City. I'm only going to be showing the goal highlights though, and I want to see if you guys sort of enjoy this a little bit more than me just simming the game. Now it's through here to Billy King to Armstrong again, a really good shot and a fantastic goal, the first goal of the game. And it's poor goalkeeping, yes, but a very good finish at the same time. And a really good finish by Adam Armstrong. I mean, look at that. It is League 2 opposition, yes, but I mean, this just reminds me so much of when he was banging them in lower league. He was doing so well back then. Football League 1, FL Championship. Not really doing it so much now in the Premier League, but he's still got it. And he certainly proved it there. It is up here to Billy King now, who's going to cut inside. He's going to go for a shot as well, and he does make it 2-0. And that really should be game over from here on out. I think we're going to go on a bit of a goal rampage in the second half. Oh, that's a lovely little touch. And it's going to be Armstrong playing this one through. And can we make it 3-0? Yes, we do. It's a very, very easy goal. And I believe that's Azevedo that does score it. So we end up winning that one 3-0. A very, very easy victory. And now we can move into the next game, knowing that we started the episode off with a good win. But now we do have the first game of the episode. And this one is going to be against Stoke City. And again, I felt like that cup game sort of gave me a bit of a warm-up going into this match. And we've had a really good start to the league so far. And I'm hopeful that we can get another win in this game. And looking at where Stoke are in the league currently, they're sitting in 14th. So they haven't really had the best start to the league. Us, on the other hand, we've got a game in hand over everyone else. And we're just on fire at the top of the table in the first 6 games. As seen there by that graphic, we are the top scoring team. We've scored 13 already this season, as have Chelsea as well. And Juve gets the cross into the middle, and they get a really good opportunity, and it's Lanzini with an acrobatic effort that hits the bar, and that is very unlucky. They probably should have taken the lead from that. It is going to be Orsic doing really well to keep this one in play here, and he's really done well to cut inside and had a shot, and a really good block by the defender, but we do have a corner. As we go into the second half in this game, I feel like we played well in the first half. Lanzini had a brilliant opportunity to take the lead for Stoke. We had a good opportunity as well. A couple of good ones, actually, saved by Jack Butland. And I feel like in the second half, if we continue with what we're doing, I'm sure we're going to find a goal eventually. And Orsic has won it back in a good position. He's done well. Can't find the ball. Jesus. There we go. We've won it back in a good position now. It's going to be Solanke trying to take this one round the defenders and see if he can try and come back inside. He's done really well. He's really done fantastically well and ended up scoring the first goal of the game. And this guy is just unstoppable. He really is. It might have been a while since his last goal, but this one right here is probably the pick of the bunch this season. He just completely does the defenders. They just try and make a tackle, and they just can't even get near him. And then he scores a really good goal. And, well, Jack Butland stood no chance of saving it. It's going to be Gabriel Miranda with a brilliant ball. What a ball that is up here to Villalba. And that's what he can do when he's given the ball. And here we go with Villalba. We're going to try and cut it back. What a poor pass. I don't even know where he was aiming that. I was trying to square it back to Solanke, but he wasn't having any of that. Oh, and we're through one-on-one here with Adam Armstrong. This is a brilliant opportunity. Can he score as well? Not a good effort. Not good enough. I should have gone a bit further, but I thought he was going to lose the ball. But we do end up winning this game 1-0 in the end. It's all thanks to his strike partner, Dominic Solanke. What a legend he is. I mean, he scored that one goal completely out of nothing. And he was the one spark of magic that we needed to get the win. But now that we've played that game, we are going to be taking a little look at the squad report for this month. And we are going to take a little look at the players that have grown for this month. Eric Horgan has been absolutely phenomenal since coming in. I really didn't think when I first was interested in him that he'd be any good, because he's only got 65 strength. But seriously, that aggression and those interceptions, they are just phenomenal. They really are. Dominic Solanke's also up to an 81 overall, and deservedly so. He scored a really good goal in the last game against Stoke. And in 7 Premier League appearances so far, already getting 5 goals. He really is very clinical. It seems like if he's given one opportunity to shoot a goal, he's always going to score. Another player that's grown is Strandberg as well. He's up to a 77. I haven't really been giving him too much game time this season now that we've brought Maitland-Niles in. But he's still a very, very good youth player to have. Gabriel Miranda's now up to a 76 overall. He's been in really good form recently. And he's already got 3 goals this season, which is pretty impressive. However, that lack of pace and the fact that he's listed as a right mid, it sort of reminds me of a certain player called Juan Mata. Doesn't really have too much pace and probably shouldn't be playing out wide, but he does the job fantastically well when he plays in the middle. And again, another player that's growing is Ashley Cole's regen. We've got so many exciting prospects and has potential to be specials in this side. I just can't imagine what this team would be like in 4 or 5 seasons' time. Mark McLeod has also gone up by +2 as well. And another player that when I've given him the chance, he's been in very good form. 1 goal and 1 assist from 2 appearances. I probably need to play him a bit more, to be honest. I've just realised that we still have quite a bit of money left over from the previous transfer window. I do want to leave some of it for pre-contract signings, but I also want to get a 5-star scout as well. This scout in particular is going to be pretty pricey, but we are going to get this Northern Ireland scout. And we will go ahead and send him out straight away to Northern Ireland, which obviously that is going to find us the best youth players. And we are going to send him out for 9 months. And I've just been told that finding players with physically strong in their category means that I can find youth players that actually have decent physicals. And now we have the next Europa League game, and this one is going to be against Heerenveen in the group stage still. And this is the side that we are going to be going with for this game. I know Miranda isn't a cam naturally, but he just does not have the pace to play out wide. I'm going to be giving him a go at cam, see how he gets on in this game. And with the form of Yukonen last time out, he's going to be starting up front for this game. And I'm hoping that he can maybe bag a few more goals in this one. Obviously, he got the winner in the last Europa League game. It's going to be Yukonen now. And we'll play this one inside. And it's going to be a City playing it here to Villalba with the shot. And Villalba does end up scoring the first goal of the game. A very, very good one as well. I mean, that touch really did let him down. You see there after a City played it to him. Maybe he was just slowing the ball down. I don't know. But he still scores a goal. And he's actually been very, very impressive since coming in. I've got a feeling that's going to be a red card, to be honest. And even though I got the ball, it was a cynical challenge from behind. Hopefully it isn't a red. Please. Thank you. Thank God for that. I thought that was a red for some reason. Just the way the ref was coming up so slowly. I was getting a bit nervous with that one. Now it is going to be Miranda playing this one forward. Up here to Maitland-Niles. He's going to try and get the cross in. What a delivery. And so unlucky by Yukonen. That was a pinpoint perfect cross. They're getting a bit of passing going now, and they could look for the equaliser as well. Good save by Sears. And Larson wins it back in a good position. He's going to try and get a cross in maybe. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to play it back instead to Van Aanholt. And inside again, a really good shot, and what a save by Sears. That has kept us in this game with a winning chance. And no! Why did they give an advantage? I was through on goal. Oh my God, the stupid refs, man. It's out here for Maddison now. And we're going to curl one maybe. And what a save by the keeper. That was a good effort by Maddison. And we do end up getting a 1-0 win from this game. So really, we should have maybe could have scored a few more goals in the game. Made it a bit more of a convincing victory. But I'm not going to complain again. We get 2 1-0 wins in a row. But I'm just a bit worried that if we start drying up with the goal front, that we're not really going to be winning games and we're going to struggle a little bit. And now we do have the next game of the episode, and this one is going to be against Aston Villa. And this will be the side that we're going with for this game. We're going to be making a few rotations, sort of bringing a few of our first team players back into the action. Obviously, after an unbeaten episode, we want to continue that in this game against Aston Villa. And hopefully we can get a win against them. And looking at where Aston Villa are in the table, they're actually doing pretty decent this season. They're currently in 12th. After 7 games played. We're still at the top of the table though after 7 games. But to be honest, it's pretty much the same Aston Villa side that's been relegated this season. It's not a very good team, and already we've given a foul away. Brilliant. Yellow card within 50 seconds. That's unbelievable. Oh no, that's really poor by me, and John Sutar looks like he's injured, but Gested is through on goal. We've got to make sure we defend this properly. Good block by Horgan, and it's back into the middle, but we've done well to clear it away. I'm starting to see a bit of a common occurrence in these games in this episode. Although we've been really good in this episode, completely unbeaten, and we've won every one of our games. I mean, these past couple of games, they've been a bit of a struggle. They've been a bit of a slog. And maybe if we can get a bit of magic from Solanke again, maybe we can actually win this one. And it's going to be Gary Gardner on the ball, passing it to Veretout. And once again, it's back to Sinclair here, going for a shot, and it's fallen to Gested. And a really good save by Sears there. That was going in. It's going to be Gested having a long shot. Good save again by Sears. And this guy is really tormenting our goal at the moment. I just don't know when he's going to turn and have a shot. And maybe we can do something from this. I'm going to try and whip it in and see what we can do. It's a good delivery. And it's going to come out here for Maitland-Niles. If we can play this one off here. And it's a good shot. And Strandberg just hits it just wide. I mean, what a goal that would have been. So, unfortunately, we end up getting a draw from our final game. That still means that we're unbeaten, so we can take a bit of a silver lining from this game. We are still unbeaten in this episode, and we are still doing really well in the Premier League. I just would have liked us to get a win in this game. And before we end off the episode, we will have a bit more player training as well, and hopefully we do see some growth from this session. And we do end up seeing Roberts again getting a really good result from his training. He's now up to a 63, almost a 64 as well. But this will be the end of this episode of this career mode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. But in the next episode, we are going to be having a pretty big game. It is going to be a group stage game in the Europa League against Porto. We're also going to be playing in the Premier League as well, obviously. And also playing in the round of 16 against Bristol City. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.